And then welcome to today's video, and today we are going to be looking at HTML tables, which is a collection of data that are arranged in tabular form. So let's go quickly to what we have and then get started. Now when we talk about tables in HTML, it's more or less the same table we use in our Microsoft Word, and a table is simply a collection of data that are arranged in rows and columns. Now you would definitely have the headings as well as the content of that table. Just like we have in this example here, you can see the headings of the table are bold, okay, and then the content of the table have a normal font. That is differentiating the main content from the headings, okay. So let's even go further to explain how this table can be built using the different components that are available in HTML. Now you can create a table using the table element in HTML, and then the table element is made up of headers to differentiate, that is the headings of the table, this part, as well as a body for this part of the code, and then everything is wrapped around the table tag, which is like this big red around the whole table. So everything you're going to be doing concerning this table is going to be inside of your table tag, both the headers as well as the body, the content, the headings, and every okay. So let me go quickly to my VS Code, and then let's try to implement same table as this one, then see how we can bring that to life in HTML and CSS. So here I have my VS Code open. Let me just open my browser by the right so that we can at least have a view of what we're doing. So I have my HTML right here. So back here now I have, let me just get my HTML template, and then we should be good to go. This is auto generated, though I need to increase the screen size. Good. So we have everything auto generated for us, and here right in the body, that's where we're going to be writing our tables so that it can be visible in the web page. And so I would be changing the title. Okay, let's see, HTML tables. If I save this now, back to my browser and then refresh, you should see the title has changed to HTML tables. So right in the body, to write our table, we need to start with the table tag, which has an opening and then a closing, okay. And you can differentiate the different sections of your table just like we have in our slide, okay. You can tell your HTML, this is where my table headers is, and this is where the table body should be, and then you can decide to do other cool stuff with it. And so back here in our code, I would put a T head, that is the section where our T headers are going to be, and I will need a TR, that is a table row for each of the items that we have in this table. Let's say this one is a table row, this one also is a table row, and this one too is a table row. So the first row is for the title, the second row for this first option, and then the third row for this options here. So right in here I would put a TH. Now the TH is where we're going to put the headings, and I have 3 or 4 of them. Let me just put 3. I have Python, I have Java, and then I have C. So I have 3 of them. If I save this now, come back to my web page, you can see I have 3 headers here: Python, Java. Let me increase this. Yeah, we have Python, we have Java, and we have C. They are actually bold, but because they don't have a table content, you can't differentiate the headers from the content. So now to add more options to the body, now you come here and say T body. This section will house the body, that is the content of the table. So because we are adding another row, we need to use a TR, and inside the TR we are using TD this time around instead of TH. TH means table headings, and TD means table data, that is, these are the data that should be shown. I have 3 of them, so I have one for Python, which is simple. Python is simple, and then Java is let's say complex, and for C it is complicated. So save this now. Back to my browser, you would notice Python has simple, Java has complex, and then C has complicated. So if you want to add more rows, you can add more tr here. Then inside the tr, then you can add your td, that is your table data. I have 3 of them, and Python is an interpreted. Java is compiled, and then C is also compiled. So save this now, come over here, and we have interpreted for Python, we have compiled for them. Now you might not see a distinction between the tables, and that's because we need to use CSS to style the table to show some difference. But you can go ahead in your table here, right here, you can add a little bit of styling. You can put border, for instance, is equal to 2. This is old version, so you are not advised to use it, and you can have a border around your HTML tables. Okay, so that's it for HTML table. See you on the next one.